For the past how many years now, one thing dey happen for Africa. Same thing na dey happen. But the Africa youth no dey take note. The same thing, we don tire for our country, we wan run comot. We don tire for our country, we wan run comot. We don tire for our continent, we wan run comot. And the thing dey always dey continue. Una know why? Because we the youth, we don fail ourselves. No be even the leaders. We get problem. If Africa youth, this one not dey talk to only Nigeria youth o, Nigeria or even worse, but this one na the full Africa. If Africa youth fit stand up, all of us fit dey as one. Those of una wey dey black or dey like this, all of una fit combine as a force. We fit take our country from all these old men. All these party wey dey form, take dey control una, take dey sell una, to go kill una self, dey do. They be friends for night. For daytime, they be enemy. If Africa youth of una fit forget all this una, Man United, oh Ronaldo, like Momo, just come work today. You know, they say Man United is the best club. Now I continue to disturb my ear. And you don't want to say it. I say, I beg, I'm not there about Man United. Man United, they make their money, leave me. If we feel live life, leave Man United or Telemundo or series or Money Heist or like this. And focus and listen to the right book and listen to, no, they're not listening to a book. Listening to right people. We will give us motivation. Read books. Then we come together. We can take our continent from all these old men. All these old now, they do fasting and prayer. And I let me like this man while we are so. Patrick. The man talk one word and the thing touch me. I say, only one cannot hear her. I need to plan to the youth. Make una hear. We need to boost ourselves. Big brother will not help us. All these things when they do will not help us. We'll soon come back. All this our relationship where they break, all those things. Now the government, they cause them. All this cheating, now the government. All these things, what would they do? We don't tire, now the government. If the country is okay, relationship go balance. Those of you never hear this man waiting, they talk, oh yeah,
yet it is nonsense. And unfortunately, many of us who are not in positions of influence, our younger generation particularly, think that this does not matter. This matters. If you look at the history of revolutions, it was always the young people. As early as 1908 in Turkey, it is the young people who came up to rise up against the dictatorial regime. We remember even during the Bolshevik Revolution, it was the young people. We remember during the civil rights movement led by Martin Luther King Jr. and Ralph Abernathy, among others, it was young people. In 1968 in France, when there was a problem, initially in 1958 and 1968, it was young people. We remember in Tiananmen Square, it was young people. We remember in Korea in 1908, it was the young people. In South Africa, in the Sharpeville massacre in 1969, it was the young people. In Soweto in 1976, it was the young people. In the Arab world, it's the young people. But our young people in Africa today are imprisoned by Arsenal and Manchester United and Barcelona and Real Madrid, and our young girls are imprisoned by cheap South American soap operas and Beyonce and all. How can that be? How can a continent be so accursed that our young people have no sense of our history, no sense of our presence, no sense of our future? No wonder the Chinese are conquering us by the day. And we are wondering. John F. Kennedy said in 1960, a society whose young men and women are in a constant state of slumber will never realize our potential. Our young people must wake up. It is only the day that they wake up that they will be able to send a clear message to those in positions of leadership that you cannot continue to misgovern us. I look forward to those days.
So we the youth, we need to stand up and fight for our country. I know they talk to only Nigerians youth, and they talk to Africa youth. Make we form force as one. Don't let them send you message to kill your own fellow youth. We feel stand up. Every time they go dey use until they do media aid, or they write good about them, and you know say the person is bad because they give you 100,000 or something. And some of them they even dey shit on. They go pay on government go pay on 200,000 or 300,000. Person wey una be media aid for PA to go take half, una go take half. How long this one go continue? Your children go still continue to come meet this thing. We need to stand up and fight for our continent because our continent is dying. Pararan, you talk this one where this person na pidgin you speak na better thing you tell them say they like. May they continue their mumu. Nice one, Patrick. We'll go through the other news no time.